Over the past 2 decades, the name Lisa has become equivalent to top-tier anime songs.
Yeah. Demon Slayer, Sword Art Online, what else?
And a guarantee for quality animes. But unlike the many artists I have introduced so far, her path to success was not easy. She didn't have the internet at her disposal, nor did she have label deals right from the get-go.
You know what I feel like? A lot of Japanese artists that we love aren't like, what do they call them? Nepo babies, right? Like they don't get their success because of who they know. Like America, I feel like America's just built off Nepo babies, like nepotism. But I feel like Japan, I don't know, I could be completely wrong. Like a lot of the singers and artists we listen to, or artists that I love and bands that I love, could come from royalty, could come from high status Japanese actors or musicians or whatever. But look at Lisa, for example, bro. Like came from the bottom and now she's on top, dude. When I was in Tokyo last time, she was like on Shibuya, like 101. She was on the whole side of the fucking building.
In this video, I'm gonna introduce you to the story of Lisa, and how she went from a broke country girl to the queen of anime songs.
Queen of anime, yeah. I don't care what anybody says. She's a queen.
Born in Gifu in 1987,
she is the queen.
Lisa developed a strong affinity towards...
Who would the king be? Let me know down below, guys. Who would the king be? I'll bring it back. Who would the king be? Eve? No. Kenshi Onetsu? Nah. I don't know. I'd really have to think about that shit, bro. But those are names that definitely come to my head, bro.
Born in Gifu in 1987, Lisa developed a strong affinity towards music as a kid thanks to her mother. When she was in kindergarten, Lisa was sent to a musical school to improve her timidity around people. And that's where she fell in love with singing and dancing. Lisa's passion for performing only grew as time passed. So when she was in 5th grade, she moved to Okinawa to attend the Okinawa Actors School.
I bet she was killing it there. You know what I mean? Like, you could just tell, bro. She looks so confident while she's singing on stage like that at that young. Oh, my God. Already, she's better than anything I can do. Right there. More talented. Right there. What is she, like 5 years old there, bro?
Where she learned to sing professionally.
Already more important. Already more talented.
Lisa formed her own band called Chucky during high school.
What the fuck? Bro! I used to wear that. Famous Stars and Stripes. Holy shit! A band!
The band's activity continued for 3 years after her graduation,
2008.
where they would go on to perform at live houses across Gifu, while Lisa was part-timing to save up money. In 2008, Lisa decided to break up the band, as the other members only considered it as an interest.
An interest? Ha! She cut off the dead weight!
Instead of a career. Following the disbandment, Lisa realized that the only way to turn her dream into reality was to move to Tokyo. However, her mother, who has been nothing but supportive of her so far, was against the idea.
Aww.
Understandably, they got into a massive fight, which ended with Lisa storming off to Tokyo with the 1 million yen she saved from part-timing. Right after she moved to Tokyo, she instantly understood the reason why her mother was against her. Although Lisa was able to form a new band called Love is Same All, even with 1 million yen in her pocket, the expense...
You know what, man? A lot of people it'll be easy for them to say something like, oh, the mother should have believed in her, and oh, should have been her #1 supporter to the end. Nah, man, nah. Like, that's a scary decision to go from the country life to the city life. Like, it's not the same, obviously. Like, being broke in the country is way fucking different than being broke in the city. In the city, it's fucking rough, dude. Like, you know, but even Tokyo, like, and now imagine New York, that's on another fucking level, but still, man, she just wanted the best for her daughter. She believed in her, but, like, it's not that she didn't believe in her, but she was trying to protect her and didn't want her to, like, just get hurt, you know what I mean?
Expense of living in Tokyo, and the cost of keeping a band afloat with the studios and venues, forced her to always be on the brink of being broke. So for a few years, she had to live in a room without any furniture. She used cardboard boxes as storage. She cooked rice with a pan because she couldn't afford a rice cooker.
Oh my God.
And she hand-washed all her clothes because it was the cheapest option. 3 months after Lisa moved to Tokyo, she finally made up with her mother. And the first thing her mother did after visiting her place was to buy her a bed and occasionally send her boxes of vegetables from the countryside. Still, her life during that period was incredibly hard. She had to juggle 3 different part-time jobs a day, while carving up...
Lisa's mother is like the biggest W. If you say she isn't, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't have a heart.
Time to practice with a band and perform at live houses. And with Love is Same All struggling to establish themselves even as an indie band, Lisa started attending all kinds of auditions just to find a gateway into the industry. This
Trying
relentless
her
lifestyle
best.
continued for almost 2 years, until
Wow.
finally her endeavor materialized.
Bro,
in the
2
most
years. You know how many people will quit in 2 days? You know, like some people have it, some people don't. Like, for example, I didn't stop making, and I'm not comparing my success to hers. It's nowhere near that. Like, I'm just a fucking YouTuber that got lucky, I guess. You know, people love to say that. But, like, I never gave up, you know? You know how many people I know, how many friends I have or had that say they want to do YouTube? They try it for like a week. They try it for 2 weeks. Some of them try it for a fucking day, and then they give it up. You know, they realize, like, oh, you know, I didn't get that many views, or, oh, it's harder than I thought. You know, it's not just sitting there and watching anime, or it's not just sitting there listening to music. You know, everybody thinks they can do it until they do it and they don't succeed like the people that do succeed do, bro. I was relentless. I just kept fucking trying, and like, I'm living proof. And as cringe as that fucking sounds, I mean, Lisa's living proof too. You gotta be that outlier. You gotta be that one person that will scratch and claw and climb and fight for those 2 fucking years, even when you see no success. You know what I mean? Like, nothing, no pennies, nothing. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep fucking going, because if you don't, somebody else will, and they will get to where you were supposed to be. And then all you're gonna think about is, damn, I was supposed to be there. I was a what if. But it doesn't fucking matter anymore, because nobody's thinking and talking about you.
expected way.
So don't fucking quit, man. Don't fucking quit. Even if you're making negative money, don't fucking quit. Unless you really suck, then just work on your craft.
At that time, an original anime that features a fictional band was under production, and Lisa was able to book the singing part of one of the lead vocals. The anime is called Angel Beats.
Angel
After
Beats!
airing, Angel Beats instantly became one of the most popular animes of the
That's our
year.
first
And
one?
since its feature songs are a vital part of the
Oh
story, the
shit!
fictional band Gross Dead Monster also became popular among the fans.
Wow!
So soon after the anime ended, it was announced that Gross Dead Monster would be touring Japan from August to December.
Damn.
Well, this is the big break Lisa has been working so hard for. It also presented one of the biggest dilemmas of her life. By choosing to participate in the tour, Lisa won't be able to continue her role as the lead vocal of Love Is Same All.
Oh,
Even though the band
shit.
never found its footing, it was the members who fought alongside Lisa during those tough times that allowed her.
Bro, it's little moments like that in your life, little sections of your book that lead to the book continuing or the book stopping right then and there, or derailing or going a completely different route, different genre or some shit, telling a completely different story. She could have not gone on tour and just continued with the voice acting shit, and then who knows, she wouldn't be where she is right now probably, or maybe she would, but maybe she'd encounter more hurdles and shit. Like, you never know, man. It's like everything happens for a fucking reason. It's crazy.
To land this breakout gig. But when she brought up this problem, they told her that she should do it, and this is the exact reason why she came to Tokyo in the first place.
Wow.
With their encouragement, Lisa was able to focus on Gross Dead Monster without distractions or guilt. The tour was a massive success.
Yes!
And Lisa was getting more attention than she ever had.
What? Yeah.
But somewhere deep in her, she was afraid that this wouldn't last.
No more
The
cardboard
popularity
boxes.
she and Gross Dead Monster have was largely due to the success of Angel Beats.
Oh.
But once the tour ends, will she go back to being a nobody? Will anyone care when she makes her solo debut? With all this uneasiness brewing in her mind, on April 20, 2011, Lisa made her official solo debut with a mini album, Letters to You. Contrary to her doubts, the album was well received among the fans she has established through the Girl That Monster tour. So she can finally take a moment to celebrate.
This is what separates people that are special from people that aren't that special. You know, I'm not saying I'm special at all. I'm not saying that. But, like, for example, her, you could be a one-hit wonder. She could have just been for that success. Like, oh, people only care about you because of this. But guess what, bro? She breaks out of that and makes something of her own. And now she's bigger than ever. Bigger than that ever was. Bigger than Angel Beats. Bigger than any of that. Not saying Angel Beats is like this, but I'm saying she's way bigger than Angel Beats. People know her more than Angel Beats. And it's that's fucking crazy. That's what separates special from I don't want to say normal, because it sounds like she's higher, but you know what I mean. Like, there's people that are specially on top, talented, everybody knows them, compared to just everyday people. You know what I mean? Like me, like
Later
you.
that year, she released
Unless you're a band in Japan, I don't know.
her first single, Oath Sign, for the popular anime Fate Zero.
What the fuck, man? This song?
The song went as high as number 5 on the Oricon Weekly chart, and also set the tone for her journey of becoming the queen of anime songs.
Yes.
After a strong start to her solo
Deserved.
career in 2011, Lisa
Fuck
wasted
that
no
Nepo
time in
shit.
releasing her first full album, Lover's Smile in the following year,
Never
which
heard
was
this
able
one.
to reach number 5 on the Billboard Japan Top Albums. But what really introduced her to a bigger audience, and not just in Japan, was the release of her second single, Crossing Field, for the anime Sword Art Online.
I know more about this song than the fucking anime. It's synonymous, the song with the anime, bro. You don't have the anime without the song. You don't have the song without the anime.
Sword Art Online
The popularity,
became a
at least.
phenomenon in 2012, and played a huge role in bringing anime to a global audience.
Yeah.
With Crossing Field standing out as an incredible song in its own right.
Like I'm telling you, if I didn't have this whole weeb network surrounding me, like all of you guys, but I just come across this song one day, I'd be like, damn, this song's fucking good. What is it from? Sword Art Online, like, or whatever it's from. Like, really? I'd give it a chance, and then I'd fucking love it.
Lisa quickly became one of the hottest stars in the anime industry.
Damn right.
By the way, as of right now, Lisa has provided a whopping 7 songs for the Sword Art Online franchise. After a successful
She is Sword Art Online,
2013, which saw Lisa releasing her second full album, Lens Space, she was given the green light to
Damn, I wish Don Da Don did that with Creepy Nuts. Like, Creepy Nuts is gonna make every single opening for the series.
host her first ever concert at Budokan on January 3rd, 2014. This was actually the second time Lisa had set foot in this prestigious venue, the first time being when she participated in an audition as a little kid. It was also then that she first learned the significance of stepping on the stage of Budokan, and that she wanted to become a singer.
She was so fucking born for this, man. Even when she was on stage as like a teenager or like a child, whenever they showed that at the beginning of the video, she looked like she was meant for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that just look like they're just up there, and then there's people that are there. Like, they're them. Like, she is her, H-E-R. It's not about anybody else in that moment. It's all about her. She is the spotlight, bro. Spotlight's not on her. She is the spotlight.
However, reality often has a way of raining on people's parades. As the long-awaited concert finally began, Lisa suddenly felt a sense of discomfort in her throat while performing the very first song. And by the third song, she was already unable to sing at her usual volume.
Oh.
The struggle continued for the rest of the concert, which lasted for 2.5 hours. While the thought of failing herself and all the fans who came to see her had Lisa depressing for weeks after the concert.
That's sad, man. It's like, some artists won't give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry. There's so many artists in America that do not take it this serious. They are so fucking, like, to me, it's ungratefulness, where it's like, something like this will happen to them on stage, and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. You think they're thinking about it? No, they're like, yo, I made my bands. I made my 100 band, boy. I made my 8 digits. They don't give a fuck. They're not crying. They're not hurt that they just... people paid to see them. People traveled probably from all over the world to see them, and that happens. They don't give a fuck. They made their money, and they're out the fucking door. Next day, next show, doesn't matter, bro. They'll perform with a fucking strep throat, bro. It doesn't fucking matter.
Concert. She also found hope within the fans who stuck around and supported her to the end of the show. So to commemorate this unfortunate event and her appreciation for the fans, Lisa wrote a song called Rising Hope, which ended up becoming one of her most popular songs.
Thank God that happened. Holy shit, this song would have never happened. As tragic as that sounds, as evil as that sounds, thank God, bro. Sometimes, thank God a bad thing happened to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful for all the bad shit that's happened to me. I wouldn't be the way I am. I wouldn't even be here, probably. And I'm sure she probably looks at it like that now. Look at it. You hear the song? This is one of these songs.
Rising Hope is the theme song of another popular anime called The Irregular at
Like, I don't even know what the fuck this anime is, but I know that goddamn song.
Magic High School.
That melody.
Not only did it reach number 4 on the Oricon Weekly chart, which is at that time her highest ever, but it also brought Lisa her first TV performance on the music station.
Wow.
With this achievement, Lisa became undeniably
On
the face
top.
of anime songs. And as her popularity reaches unprecedented heights for an anime singer, Lisa announced her second trip to Budokan, almost exactly a year after the disastrous debut concert. But this time, she's hosting the concert for 2 straight days, and has more than twice as
Thank God that happened to her, dude. Holy shit.
many of the fans attending. The Revenge Budokan concert
People are like, oh, but did it need to? Yes, it did need to happen. It did. And as bad as that fucking sounds, I don't give a fuck, bro. You gotta look at shit like that. Oh, it shouldn't have happened. No, it should have. Because look at what happened after it. Sometimes you need that, bro. You need that to build that strength, to build something like this, man.
Were a massive success. And for the next few years, Lisa continued releasing singles and albums tirelessly while hosting concerts on a bigger and bigger scale.
Wow.
However, during those years,
because she fucking cares. And that's what I love to see. And that's why it's really hard to listen to music where I'm from outside a select few groups and artists, because it's like nobody gives a fuck. They just care about putting out a song that'll go viral on TikTok, and then you listen to the full song and it's fucking trash. They don't do that in Japan. Maybe some do. I don't know that. But like generally, they care so fucking much. Like honor. It's their honor, man. If they don't care, you're disrespecting, or they're disrespecting their honor and their family, their name, their being.
Years, even though she was still releasing anime songs, only Adamas from Sword Art Online Season 3 was able to reach the success she enjoyed with Crossing Field and Rising Hope.
Huh. She's a shining star!
A huge reason is that thanks to Lisa herself.
And then, no, we're not even up to Demon Slayer yet. The #1 song for her.
The anime industry is starting to put more emphasis on anime songs.
Good.
So the overall quality has risen a lot. As a result,
Dude.
Anime songs.
From countryside, nobody, struggling, to moving to the city, not even having a rice cooker, storing shit, probably her papers with her music on it, or like homework, or like a toothbrush and shit, storing that shit in cardboard boxes to this. All because of her hardships led her here, man. That's why it's like I don't hate people that are successful because of nepotism and shit. Like it's not their fault, but at the same but the same side, like on the other side of it is I respect this way more. This man.
So the overall quality has risen a lot.
Built
As a
it
result,
herself.
A wave of young artists started to make their names through anime songs, like Aime and Yonezu Kenshi. One might start to wonder if it's time
Great fucking pronunciation, bro. This guy's definitely Japanese.
for Lisa to pass the baton down to the newcomers.
Huh.
That is until Christmas of 2018,
Oh God,
when a
no
meeting
way.
was held between Lisa and UFO Table to discuss her availability to provide the theme song for a new anime scheduled to be released in
And yep, when you thought she was on top, she created a new atmosphere, a new level.
2019. Little did Lisa know, or maybe she did, that this meeting would change her life, J-pop, and anime forever.
It changed everything.
Fast forward to April 27th.
I'll never forget hearing it for the
2019.
first time, dude.
After spending months working on this song, Lisa released her 15th single, Gurenge, for the anime Demon Slayer.
I don't care how you feel about the song. It's kind of like TK's Unravel and shit, where people are like, oh, it's mid, oh, it's not good. Whenever I have these anime opening tournaments, and there's like 6 openings, and TK's song, or this song, Gurenge, whatever the fuck it's called by Lisa, the Demon Slayer song, they're like, no, don't pick that, it's overrated. Motherfucker, shut up. Stupid. That is a stupid opinion, bro. It's wrong. That's a wrong opinion. This is undoubtedly forever. Forever. I'm talking generations. This is going to be one of those songs you will always fucking remember and see on like top 10, top 25s, top 100s at least, right? Like always. You're always going to hear this fucking song. Oh my God, man.
Demon Slayer instantly became a worldwide phenomenon.
It's like not only the song, but the anime. No matter how you feel about fucking Demon Slayer, it is probably the most, like one of the most important animes of all time. I'm sorry, bro. If you don't see it like that, I think I know more about anime than you at this point.
Phenomenon, and brought the popularity of anime to
Not
unparalleled
the best. It's not one of the best. I'm not saying that. It's one of the most important. Probably the top 5.
heights. The opening, Gurenge,
Like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Demon Slayer. You know, I'd put that right over there.
which embodies the spirit of the show so perfectly, also became the biggest anime song hit ever. Every few years, a generational anime will come by and catch the general public's attention, like Attack on Titan and The
Yep.
Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, but never on Demon Slayer's scale and relevancy.
Nope.
A huge reason
Most
is because
relevant.
of its theme song. Since the anime exploded in popularity, Gurenge has been one of the most played songs in Japan.
She needs to make. Yeah, she's killing it, bro. She needs to make the song for the movies. And if they don't, there's something mentally wrong with Ufotable.
Subsequently becoming part of non-anime fans' daily lives. Furthermore, on December 7th, Lisa performed Gurenge on the
Oh my god, and this was just as fucking iconic, bro. I think, as big as Demon Slayer is, I feel like she elevates it even higher.
first take, propelling the song to even greater heights, while cementing the channel's role in forever changing J-pop. And to put the cherry on top, Lisa was invited to perform at Kohaku for the very first time.
Shit. How she look younger than she did when she was like in her 20s, bro. It's crazy.
Alongside some of the biggest
Insane.
names in J-pop. After experiencing the most successful year in her career so far, which saw Lisa's popularity transcend beyond the limitations of subculture and country borders, Lisa went straight back into the studio to work on her fifth
After achieving something nobody else has, she went back to the studio and tried to do more.
full album. At the
A
same
whole
time,
album!
Ufotable once again
And
reached
then
out
she
to
did
Lisa
this!
with the theme song of the Demon Slayer movie,
Motherfucker!
Mugen Train. The movie has already been announced back in 2000.
And that's what separates her from so many fucking artists, from so many fucking people, bro. It's not about the money. It's not about the views. If it was, she'd retire after the fucking Sword Art Online song, especially the Demon Slayer song. She would have been on a yacht, bro, chilling. Fuck that. She got to making an album that same night. She cut like that $10 million check and said, I gotta do another album.
2009.
Crazy.
But the producers waited to 2020 to officially bring Lisa back. She was incredibly excited about this opportunity, because being the manga reader herself, Lisa has on multiple occasions stated that Mugen Train is her favorite arc,
Wow.
and Rengoku is her favorite character. So it is understandable why she would write a song dedicated solely to Rengoku himself. As the hype around Mugen Train builds higher and higher, on October 14th, Lisa released her 17th single, Homura, along
I bet we've yet to hear the best from Lisa. Some fucking how in like 2026 or this year even for the Demon Slayer movie, whenever the fuck it comes out, bro. I'm calling it. I bet that's gonna be the best. They better have her on it, man. They're missing out if they don't.
alongside her fifth full album, Leo 9. Together, they occupied the #1 spot on both Oricon's single and album charts simultaneously, while topping a total of 7 different categories.
Fuck.
A record no one has ever done before.
Yo,
Then,
fuck.
on October 16th,
She recorded another album.
the Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, officially premiered. Words can't describe the societal phenomenon that was the Mugen Train. So here are 2 facts about this movie. First, Mugen Train overtook Spirited Away as the highest grossing film in Japanese history. Second,
This is why I get so fucking mad when people are so outspoken about their hatred for Demon Slayer. Like, I get it. It's not the deepest of stories. I'm not saying it lacks story. But if we're talking Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, One Piece even, I know that's probably going to get people to go like, why One Piece sucks? Let's stick with Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, 86, shit like that then, okay? If you want to just disrespect One Piece for some weird fucking reason. Demon Slayer does what no other anime I feel like has done, and it's just so fucking relevant, and not only like music, but the animation is on top. Ufotable's on top, man. And every time Demon Slayer releases something big, it's fucking big. Like, one of my biggest reactions in the past few years is my reaction to the last Demon Slayer episode with Muzan and the Infinity Castle and shit. Everybody, all the reaction channels got almost like 1 million views on that shit. Over 1 million views, man. And that's one of the only newest episodes of anime that has been able to do that, man. Like, everybody was talking about it. I saw it everywhere. Not even anime fans, man. Everybody was talking about it. And I feel like even if you don't like anime, you can enjoy Demon Slayer. It's one of those things like Attack on Titan. You need to like anime to watch like One Piece. Or like definitely One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. But, like, you don't need to really be into anime to enjoy Demon Slayer, Death Note, Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga. Like, these are animes I'd tell anybody to watch, you know what I mean? And when you really get into it, watch, like, One Piece. Watch Naruto, you know, watch Detective Conan and the beginning after the end, you know, shit like that. I don't care what anybody says. Demon Slayer is fucking legendary. Not only, it's only animation, bro. Music, characters. Come on, action. It's the embodiment of like shonen and like the fucking highest standard.
Mugen Train was the highest grossing film worldwide
Deserved.
in 2020.
It deserved it.
The result? Homura took home Song of the Year at the Japan
And she's still crying and so fucking grateful.
Record Awards.
Because she knows what she's
Lisa
come
a
from.
trip back to Kohaku. During her performance
her.
of Homura,
Wow.
NHK recorded a mind-blowing
Look at that dress, man. That's beautiful.
46% viewership, which means almost half of Japan's population was tuning in.
Half of the fucking country tuning in to art, right? You know what half of America tunes into? The fucking Super Bowl. That's the difference between America and Japan.
As we move on to 2021, after 2 years of hiatus due to COVID, Lisa was finally able to resume touring in Japan again.
And
While
never
she's at
missed
it,
a beat.
She also made the theme song for Demon Slayer Season 2, Akeboshi.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Although Akeboshi wasn't a groundbreaking hit like its predecessors, it still brought Lisa back to Kohaku for the third straight year, where she would perform both Akeboshi and Homura. Since then, Lisa continued touring Japan and Asia, and hosted 2 more concerts at Budokan. Oh well.
Bro, imagine just seeing her at the airport. I don't know how these motherfuckers are just like, they look like they're just having a normal day, bro. Look at this guy. Like, it looks like he just got off the train. Hey, look, it's Lisa. Hey, look, it's the fucking queen of anime.
Providing songs for popular anime.
It's the queen.
The name
Fuck
Lisa
the
is
queen in
equivalent to
London,
top-tier
bro.
anime
This is the
songs in
queen.
popular animes, like Demon Slayer and
Fuck the queen in London, bro. Is she dead?
Sword Art Online. But let's not forget that it also represents the hardship she went through early on in her career, and how she went from nobody to the queen of anime.
That's why I'm not saying be thankful for the hardships, because sometimes, yeah, things doesn't have to happen. You don't have to get, you know, like a girl doesn't have to get graped. I have to say that for fucking YouTube monetization. Unfortunately, I know it's cringe. That doesn't need to happen for someone to get stronger. Shit like that doesn't need to happen. But I'm saying, like, I'm thankful for getting bullied in my life. I'm thankful for being, like, cheated on and just, like, abused throughout my life. Not from, like, family or anything, but from people and people I've been with. And just, you know, the internet even. Like, all of that makes me who I am. It makes me stronger. It makes me be this free. Chiuda. It makes me do what I'm able to do. And I'm thankful for all that shit. Am I happy it happened when it happened? Fuck no. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm happy it fucking happened. Because who knows where I'd be. And I'm sure Lisa thinks of it that way too. She's not like, oh, when I was broke. She's probably not doing that.
Songs.
Beautiful video.
See you next time.
Shit, man. Yo, shout out to Kushan's J-Pop, man. Wow, what a absolutely beautiful video. Insight into Lisa's come up and just showing us how fucking important she is, man. Shout out to this channel, bro. I got to check them out more. See what they do. They usually do this? Yeah, man. Yo, they deserve way more views than I fucking get. Oh, my God. 8 Japanese singers every Ado fan should hear. What happened to the singer behind Unravel? Like, these are, I'm subscribing, bro. I'm subscribing. I'm going to check out more of his videos. Let's get him more views, guys. Come on. Holy shit. Is that his most popular video? Yep. Damn, man. This guy understands. Stories about my favorite J-pop idols. Sick. Yeah, man. Definitely got my subscription. Fucking sick.